Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela. For those of you who are new here, welcome. Over here we like to focus on mostly fashion, all things fabulous. So if that's something that you're interested in, please hit that subscribe button and let's get right into today's video. So you guys know we are well into the holiday season. Thanksgiving has just passed. I don't know about you, I am totally not prepared. Every year I say I'm gonna start early and then I don't. But I did get one of my Christmas trees up, so that's why we're kind of switched over here to get into the holiday season, because today's video is all about holiday outfits. So you guys know I am a bit more on the dressy side, so I did include a lot of things that probably might be more for something where you might have to get dressed up for, but I think that's what the holidays are for. I think that it's a time to celebrate, a time to get dressed up and fancy. So I'm going to share some of those ideas, but I did try to include some pieces that are a little more casual or that are a little more wearable, you know, if that's not your style. So I have a couple of those items as well. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first pieces are from this brand called Mso Lagos. I have not shared this brand before, but it's a brand from Lagos, Nigeria. I ordered this as a piece for something from Fashion Week that didn't come in time, but I wound up wearing it to another event. But I love their pieces, are so they're statement pieces, over the top. These are perfect, I think, if you have like holiday photos or like a really grand holiday ball or something to go to. So I'm going to share these. I came across 3 dresses. Now they have a lot on the website. There were some other ones I saw, but you know, I just wanted to not bombard you with too much. These 2 dresses, so this one is red, and this is like given traditional holiday, but it has the like burgundy, but then the red trim underneath, and it has the big, you know, dramatic train. I think this is gorgeous. I think it would be so pretty for a holiday photo next to a tree or just like on a plain backdrop. It's just giving like that girl, is giving like holiday it girl. It's giving like holiday Barbie, right? I love it. If you don't like red, I also came across this one, which I love as well, but it is black and then there's the pop of green, so you still get that holiday flavor with the green in there. And it's still kind of the same silhouette, but this one is just more of a tube top. The other one is like, you know, if you want to be more covered with the long sleeve and the turtleneck. So I think these are both like 2 great options if you really want to be like a showstopper at some of your holiday events. I can say that it is going to be a lot of fabric, just judging from the one piece that I have, but it's definitely something that's going to get you so many compliments. So I just think that they need to be on the list. Okay, so this other dress is also from Mso Lagos, and it's more of a classic black and white, but of course the dress is not very classic because it's just giving drama. It's a little bit different silhouette, but I love the kind of like off the shoulderness of it. I love black and white for holiday too. It's just so classy. It's just very classy, and I think if you don't like red or green, like those traditional colors, then this is great. This is again something I feel like is for definitely for you know, a fancy event or like photos, but you can do like, you don't need any jewelry. You can keep you know, just like an earring. I don't think you need a necklace. Do like a simple classic black shoe, and it's just very like holiday elegance. But I love their pieces. Make sure you check them out. But these were 3 ideas that I came across that I think are perfect for the holiday statement it girl. So okay, so this next one is from Zara. Guys, I love a winter white moment, and white for the holidays is just perfect. You can never go wrong. So I had to include this dress that I found at Zara. I think it's just so gorgeous. It's like a tunic style. It's longer, but it's drapey. It's not fitted, and I think it's just still gives off this very elegant and chic, classy vibe. So you don't always have to wear something like super short or super tight. I love that this just gives like hostess with the mostest, like just very elegant. I love too the back of this. Now it kind of gives, even though it's not form fitted, this little back out detailing and drape kind of lends a little bit of sex appeal, but it's still very classic, very chic, very appropriate. So it's very covered, and then you just get this little like peekaboo in the back. I love this one. I have it in my cart as we speak. It is also has this like detail in the back where it ties, so you can leave the tie hanging down the back, but I've also seen it where you can kind of tie it in the front. I think it's perfect for, it's simple, chic, but you know, you can put on maybe like a nice statement like ring, or like a statement pair of earrings, like something that kind of like maybe like a little cluster pair of like a cluster stud, something like that. And that's all you need, and a nice simple clutch. I think it's gorgeous. Okay, so this is also from Zara, as I described. This one is a little bit shorter, so this is a mini dress. The other one was like a longer tunic. This is actually the dress I was talking about that came in that cream that sold out super fast. They made it in chocolate brown, so I snagged it up with the quickness. I saw the cream on someone, and I was like, oh, this looks like rich. It looks so much more expensive than it really is. I believe this dress was like maybe like $59, something like around that price point, which I think was amazing for the quality and for the look of it. It looks very rich in person. I will put a photo up, a video up of me wearing it or trying it on so you can kind of see how it looks. But it actually is a mini dress. So it also has that draping, but it's just shorter. The back is similar. It has that little kind of like peekaboo, but it also has the long satin tie, so you can tie it in the back or in the front. I paired it with these shoes, which are also great for holiday, but they're like kind of like a barely there, but it has the velvet, but it's very minimal. It's not like too shiny. Sometimes you can get like a crushed velvet, which I feel like it looks like a little bit too shiny. This one I feel like it's very muted. I love that it's just given like a very clean aesthetic. You can wear this with different types of styles. I thought it looked really chic with the dress, and then I paired it with this clutch also from Zara. This is another thing I think will be a perfect holiday accessory because you get both sides of a gold and silver. So if you're wearing silver accessories, you can kind of swap it to that side in the front. If you're wearing gold, you can swap it to that side. And it's just like a sleek, modern clutch. Like, I don't know, it was something that drew me to it. I think that especially with holiday, like we feel like it has to be so kitschy and so like, oh, here's a bow, here's this, and it doesn't. It just has to have some sort of element that kind of gives a little bit of holiday vibe. So I think you can wear like a nice crystal earring, but I think the velvet in this outfit is what would bring in like that kind of holiday aesthetic to it. But these three pieces were all from Zara. I think you can also wear them beyond the holiday. It's not one and done, which I think is great. You get your bang for your buck. This dress, I feel like you can also wear as a top, depending on how tall you are. Like it might be more of a mini than you like, but I think that if it works as a dress, you can also wear it as a top over jeans, over like a wide leg pair of trousers. So I plan to wear this like past the holiday, just as a staple like in my wardrobe. So let's see. Also keeping, like I said, with this chocolate brown, I love, you can see, like you can't see, but in my tree, I did chocolate brown and pink. So you'll see why I'm choosing some of these things, these colors. I'm kind of loving these colors this holiday. This is a sequin skirt, and I love this chocolate brown sequence. It's long. I have this as well. It is fitted. So it has some stretch. So it's, it feels so comfortable on. Sometimes sequins can be like a little annoying, or it's a little bit stiff. This has a lot of give. So it's actually like a pull on skirt. So, I have a size medium, I believe. I'm normally a large, so it does run. I feel like you can go down the size depending how fitted you want it. But it's very comfortable. So even though you'll look super dressed up, you'll also be very comfortable in this skirt. It's a full length, so it's a maxi skirt, which is always a chic option. Again, I paired it with these same heels, so it's like I'm not buying anything new. You always want to be able to wear things multiple times and in multiple ways with different outfits. So now I have these shoes I can wear with this dress, but also I can wear it with this skirt. The skirt, I just think is gorgeous. They have it paired with this corset. I like the corset with it. I wasn't actually able to get it in my size, so I'm still figuring out like what I'm going to pair with it, but I know I have the shoe and the skirt. The skirt also great price point, $59.90. Another option as well in chocolate brown, and it's this like velvety crushed dress. Now this is a fringe midi dress. Again, I love the chocolate brown. It's in velvet, so it's definitely giving holiday. And then we have the fringe at the bottom. Now you can wear this with like a barely there sandal. You can do a blazer over top also and just have like kind of like the fringe peeking out at the bottom. This is something also too, depending on, you could maybe do it with like a sleek boot. I think you kind of have some different options with this. But again, it's that chocolate brown color like surfacing everywhere. And then this is another brown one. This is my last brown one. Guys, this one is so stinking cute. This is so stinking cute. This is from Mango. This is a like satin mini halter dress. So it's a little bit more muted than the other chocolate browns we've looked at, which are a little bit more saturated, a little bit like rich chocolate brown. This one kind of has like a little grayish undertone. It's a little more matte, but I just think it's so adorable with this like a faux fur kind of like stole like collar on it. It's just so cute. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's just super cute. It's again like this little tiny bit of a statement. So you have like a classic silhouette of a halter dress, but then adding this kind of like faux fur mink stole like around the neck. Again, just chic. You can do a simple metallic heel with this. You know, do some opaque tights, like a kind of a sheer denier tight in chocolate brown with a chocolate brown heel. I think this is so cute. Like, that's in my cart as well. I have nowhere to go, so guys, this is why I'm sharing all these with you, hoping that you guys will get some of these things and show me, because right now I don't have any plans, but there's so many great options out there. So let's move on. So I've been seeing some pieces in kind of like a blush powder pink, and I think pink is so pretty for holiday. I don't know why, just because it reminds me of just like a lighter winter wonderland. It doesn't, like, you know, people think of blue. I think of just kind of lighter pastel colors in general paired with like cream. I think it gives holiday. I saw this skirt and I'm so upset because they did not have my size. It goes up to a size 10, and for whatever reason that I felt like this skirt ran a little small. So I'm normally a 10 in H&M across the board, so I feel like I would need a 12. So it does run small, just in case you're interested. It's just a pink satin mini skirt with this big bow. Simple, chic. It's just in this pretty satin powder pink. I think it's just so pretty. Pair this with a cream turtleneck, and you're set to go, right? Maybe you want to put a silver heel. If you like gold, do gold. But I think it's just so pretty. It's not too pink, if that makes sense. You can see how like my tree is white and I have these pink bulbs. Like, pink and cream is just like a match made in heaven. I think it's so pretty. And it's different. It's different than, you know what I mean? If you come into the holiday party and you're wearing pink, like, it's kind of unexpected, but it's still very holiday. This is also a great price point, $49.99, I think, for the skirt. Now, it does come in black, so if you're not into the pink, you can definitely do it in black. Still very holiday, still appropriate. You can wear that, you know, pair it with a nice tuxedo, like white shirt. You're good to go with either one of those colors. But I'm rooting for the pink. But you know, if you get the black, I'm not going to be mad at it. I also saw this skirt in pink from Akira. Now, they have it paired with like a matching kind of iridescent pink top. I think it's too much pink in this instance, but I do like the skirt, or the pieces separately. Like, I just like the skirt because it's kind of like a rosette, so I feel like, again, you can wear this with like a cream sweater, and a simple heel, not with this heel that they have paired with it. It's too much going on, but just the skirt. We're highlighting the skirt. I think this is a piece, and I think that that's very cute for holiday. Maybe something like a daytime event where you might not wear it out into the evening. You can pair it down with like a nice cream sweater, or even gray. Gray is pretty too for to match with the pink, but I just love the pinks, and I think these were two cute options. Also came across these pants. Now this is more of a hot pink, but again, sometimes you want pieces that are more versatile in your wardrobe. So I like to pick out things that I can wear for this occasion, but I can also wear it again, right? I don't need to be able to put these things away after holiday is quote unquote done, right? These pants are new. I put my name on the wait list because they were already sold out. So make sure if they're not available when this post that you sign up for the wait list. These are hot pink balloon pants, but they have a satin finish. These are from Zara. I think the price point is around $99. Balloon pants are really on trend, and I think it's just a little bit different, right? This would be so chic for a holiday work party. Put this on, you can do like a black corset. You can do a black bustier, put a blazer, like a black blazer over top. Now you have something that looks holiday, right? Just because of the other pieces and elements you're adding to it. Do a little velvet clutch, right? With these pants, a bustier or bodysuit, and your blazer, a simple black shoe, you're set to go. But now these pants are going to still be available for you to wear throughout the year. And it's not, again, the traditional holiday red, you know, or green, that type of thing. I think these pants are all of that. I know I'm dating myself, but they are all that. And they're going to be mine. I have them waitlisted. So as soon as they come back in stock, I'm getting them. So yeah, put that on your list. I think those are great for holiday as well. Okay, so this next dress is actually from Asos. Guys, don't kill me if this is sold out because it kept coming in and out of stock. I saw it first in this Bordeaux color, and again with the colors of you know, non-traditional. The Bordeaux is big. I'm loving burgundy. I think that's super chic for the holiday. And I love this kind of like detailing in the middle. It's kind of giving like this like artsy, art deco, Schiaparelli-ish vibe. Super cute. It's a scuba material. The Bordeaux was sold out, so I did purchase it in the black. And again, what I love about this is it can go for a holiday, so you can easily do like a holiday photo with this, go to a holiday cocktail party. I actually wore it out for my anniversary, so I like pieces that kind of go both ways. And again, versatility is key. So I am going to show the video of me wearing it in black just so you can see how the dress looks. Super adorable. Got so many compliments. Again, I wore that out for my anniversary, but I can easily like put that dress back on for a holiday party and it will just be just as appropriate. So you have it in this kind of wine color and then it comes in black. So you can do either one. So I'm going to list both of those and link them. I don't know if they're still available. They kind of go in and out of stock, but it's a great option. I thought it was a great price point. It also is very comfortable because it's like a scuba material. So you kind of feel, even though it looks like it could be a little bit annoying and cumbersome to wear, it really wasn't because it was like very stretchy and very giving. So you could actually, depending on how much you have up top, you could go down a size. If you like, I got a 10 because that's all they had left, but I could have done an 8 just for size reference. Going along with that vibe, I came across this dress too, and this was because I was searching for that color, and when I wanted to have more options also if you kind of liked that style of dress if it was sold out. This one's from Revolve. Now this one is giving a little bit more holiday because of the velvet fabric, and it's a little bit deeper kind of Bordeaux versus a burgundy. And this plunging neckline is plunging, okay? It's definitely giving a little more than the other dress, but if you have somewhere to go and you know that's your style, this one's a great option too. I think it's just, again, I love that like detailing. Now, for me, I don't have anywhere to go to wear this one, but I just thought I'd put it as an option. I love how they have it paired with like kind of like a more sheer tight, like sheer black tight and a black shoe to kind of let the dress shine. That's probably how I would style it as well, just to kind of keep it very simple. You're already giving like a lot of skin and a lot of, you know, va-va-voom. So let's just keep it as simple and classy as we can. But okay, so if you are into like the red and green, I came across this super cute little green mini dress, so I thought I'd throw her on in. This is like a sequin, like larger palette sequins, which I think I always love when it's like kind kind of overly exaggerated. This is from Asos. I think this is a cute little cocktail dress if you have an event. Again, she has no tights on, so I don't know where she's going, but I will pair it with some like sheer black tights, opaque tights, and a simple black shoe, black clutch, and leave it at that. But I think the back has a little keyhole as well, so it is a little bit of the back exposed, but it's like buttons at the top, so not too much. But I think this is a really cute, like fun, flirty option. Now what I like about this one is the back. It's all about the back of this dress. The front is giving you a very classic silhouette, but then it's like you turn around and it has this like draping, like kind of asymmetrical draping, but also like a little piece like right here on the side, like a little thin, like it's just giving like classy, but with a little, again, just a little bit of like sexiness to it. You can still wear a blazer over top if you don't want to show too much skin, but then it's like people look at you from the front and it's like, oh, okay, she has on like a red slip dress, whoop-de-doo. But you turn around and now they're like, oh, okay, like she's giving something. Like this is what that's giving. It's giving classic silhouette times, and then you turn around and it's like, here's the back of the dress, here's the drama. I love this dress, and if I didn't have a red slip dress already, I probably would have purchased this. I think this is classic, a good option. Again, classic holiday red. So if you want that, a red dress, like this is giving like classic cherry red, holiday red, which I love. Okay, this little number is just so cute. I thought it's definitely like giving all of the holiday vibes. We got the velvet, we got the embellishments, we got the little cocktail style of it in the mini version. This one is a velvet embellished bandeau mini dress. So again, nothing screams holiday like embellishments in velvet, in my opinion, and you get both. You get 2 for 1 with this one. I think it's so pretty because it's like it's simple in the silhouette, and I love that they didn't overdo it with these embellishments. It looks like they're kind of like, almost looks like a little crystal brooches, but I feel like it's like just enough, like they're just enough in the right places. It almost looks like a polka dot, but not. But I love that it wasn't like overly done. So I think this is a really cute option. I love how it's like a simple hairstyle, a simple, everything else simple, right? A simple shoe. That's how I would style it. I think this is so adorable. So if you have somewhere to go like this, I would love to wear this little dress. I think it's so cute. I also like that the bandeau is kind of like curved a little bit. Sometimes you get them like straight across and that can kind of just like cut you. I think this kind of like curved option, this curved detail just gives it a little bit more oomph to it. I don't know why. It's very subtle, but it just does something. Okay, so I wanted to include a few like pant options or things that just in case you're not that super fancy or you don't have an event that calls for like something, a cocktail dress or a gown or anything like that. I wanted to include some different options as well. So I have a few things. The first is going to be, again, from Zara. And I actually own this, and I'll show the video. Again, it is something that I wasn't wearing for holiday. It was a totally different event, and that's what I love it because it can go for either one. It's this crushed kind of velvet metallic suit, and it's like a kimono blazer, and then it has a balloon pant. So we have it modernized with this balloon pant, and I think that's what kind of, it's not just a plain velvet suit. A lot of times, velvet is not new for the holidays, but I think them modernizing it with this trendy silhouette of pant is what did it for me, because otherwise I feel like it could look a little bit like too old or too mature, but the balloon pant gives it that kind of like modern youthful edge to it. Also love the kimono style of the blazer, and it's almost like kind of a floral pattern on a pattern, but it's a little bit muted because of the colors on the velvet. I can't really explain it, but it just gives, it's not giving you like a super wild bold pattern, but you get a little bit of something. And again, guys, that clutch, I paired it with that clutch and it works. Okay, the clutch works. I also paired it with these shoes that I picked up from Steve Madden that match perfectly because they're like almost like an olivey greenish bronze. I didn't want a gold that was too gold or too gaudy with this, and I think that the shoe matched perfectly. It picked up on those tones. So what I love about this also is that you can wear these as separate. So if you have an event and you just want to wear the pant with a top, or you just want to wear the blazer with like, you know, a simple pant, like wide leg trouser and a heel, you can break these pieces up. So you can give the whole suit, but you can give them as separates as well. Okay, so here's another pant option, and you guys, you know I love this one because it is a leopard print. I love myself an animal print, okay? And this one is like a leopard print, but it also has, it's also a sequin pant. So it's kind of like a leopard overlay onto the sequins, gold and black. I love it because it almost like you can tell it's an animal print, but it's still kind of, you kind of have to really, really look up close. It doesn't just scream out like a traditional animal print, probably because of the sequins. But I think this is a great option for someone who doesn't, if you don't want a super fancy dress, or you just prefer pants, or you just want to keep it like still chic and fashionable but not doing too much. It's like this is giving like I tried, but I didn't. So put this on with like a simple black bodysuit, a simple black shoe, a simple black pump, a blazer, even a sweater with this, like an oversized like sweater that might drape off the shoulder would be super cute with this. And just again, a simple clutch. This is giving holiday. You could wear these again somewhere else as well, but I love this pant. I think this is a great option. Okay, so my last pant option actually moves me into like my other category for those of you who are looking for something a little more casual, like not so dressy, but still giving holiday and still giving a little bit of something. I came across these jeans. Now you guys know I'm not a big denim person, so a jean has to really do it for me in order for me to like want to purchase it. I came across these also from Asos, lighter wash, but they have this burgundy velvet bow on the side, and then there's one on the back pocket. How adorable are these? Like, it's giving holiday, but it's giving like, I am doing like casual holiday, like a casual sleigh, if you will. So put these on. I think that you could do this with even just a simple bodysuit, like a white bodysuit. I would pair it with like a simple white shirt. Probably not even, I mean, you could do a button down if you wanted to dress it up a little bit or make it a little bit more classic, but I would probably do like maybe a bodysuit, like a scoop neck or a v-neck, something with a little bit of you know, skin showing, so that I can do a necklace, maybe like a collared necklace. And that's where I would bring in like a little more glitz and glamour, a simple maybe like silver pump or like barely there sandal, and a simple clutch. And I feel like this is like perfect like for a day event, or I mean if you want to wear them in the evening too, but I think they lend themselves more to like a day event. But these are just, she has them paired with this burgundy top. I feel like I believe in letting that piece shine on its own, and I think that the pant itself, I would do something like very simple up top, but I think this is adorable. I do think this comes in like a plus size and a regular size, so I think that's a great option. The little bow on the back, but this is just adorable. This is adorable because you also don't want to cover up those bows, so I feel like you can't wear something like, don't cover it up with a longer jacket. You could do like a crop blazer situation, so that's the only way I would probably do the same color, like if you found a nice burgundy cropped jacket. But I probably would do like maybe even I don't know if I would do white, maybe black, but I think I would try to find it and it would be cropped so you can still see that back pocket. But I think my first option was how I would style it. Okay, now these pants, also from Zara, these, I guess in my mind they are casual. Some people might not think they're too casual because it's sequins, but I'm a person who loves the idea of juxtaposition, and I love mixing like a high and a low, or a dressy and a casual. So I think that these pants, again, could be either way. We can go either way with these. So if you're trying to tone something down, I think that I would pick these pants. Again, the barrel shape makes it more fun and a little less serious. So this is why I think of them as being casual. And I think just pairing it with a t-shirt, right? It kind of gives me like Jenna Lyons vibes, where she would pair like, again, a t-shirt with the most like, you know, fun pant, a sequin pant or something like that, and a sneaker. So you could definitely do something like this with like a sneaker and a t-shirt, or if you want to dress it up, you can put it on, again, still with the t-shirt, and put on like a heel. I think this is so fun, and I do think it's an option for a casual vibe, because it still gives the fun and festive, but then it can still be like, okay, I'm toning this down with a t-shirt and a sneaker or something like that. Okay, so this is another fun top option. So for my girls who don't want the, like I said, don't want the super fancy dress, I'm showing just some fun tops. This one's from Akira. This is black and gold. I don't know what is, like, it looks like it's like just some appliques, but like metal rods or safety pins. I'm not sure. I actually feel like I saw something similar, like a designer somewhere, and I can't think of that designer, but I came across this one, so I do think it's like designer inspired. But I love this option because it's giving you all of the detail and all of the drama in this top, but you can keep everything else simple. You can do a simple black trouser. You could do like you know, a short, like shorts and a boot if you want. You could wear something over top. Now it is going to cover up the embellishments, but you can also pair something underneath. Like you can do like a sheer long sleeve bodysuit underneath. You could do a sheer like black turtleneck if you just wanted to cover up some of the skin. But I think this is a great fun option for holiday. Do a nice gold clutch with this. Okay, y'all, so I shared a lot of pieces already, some dresses, some you know, suits, etc., etc. But I wanted to make it a point to mention that I know when holiday comes around, people might feel sometimes like they don't want to invest in pieces that they can only wear once, which is why I try to showcase some pieces that I think you could mix and match or wear past the holiday. But keep in mind, a great way to bring holiday in, especially if you want to just shop your own closet or you want to use more basic elements, is through accessories. And that's mainly through, for me, it's mainly through some jewelry pieces. I think that you could take a white button-down shirt and a black pant, right? Pull in an accessory, do a big, you know, cummerbund around, like waist belt, do a nice collar necklace, something that's going to bring that glitz and glamour and that holiday feel into it. So if you don't want to actually do any, like purchase a new dress or purchase a new suit, something that you feel like you might not wear, go shop your closet, pull out those basic elements that you already have, a black turtleneck, a black mini skirt, you know, maybe you have a pair of trousers and you want to like jazz it up. Okay, so let's do some accessories. So I just included like a few little necklaces and things that I found that I think that you can that aren't huge investments, that you can actually pair to kind of bring in that holiday element if you want to kind of shop your closet. Necklace I found is super cute. This is by Atika. I've actually never heard of this brand, but it's a pearl little collar necklace that hangs down. I think this is the most adorable necklace I've seen in a while. It's like simple, but not. I think this reads holiday. You have the bow, but it also gives this classic, you know, poise with the pearl. You could wear this with just a collared shirt and a black pant, and there you go, right? You took something out of your closet, added this necklace. The same with this one. This is from H&M. This is kind of giving like more of a crystal effect, but it is like a bow and it kind of drapes down. I think she has it on with like a white shirt. So I wanted to kind of show like just how accessories can just kind of jazz up a look. These earrings are also from H&M. Now they're part of their holiday collection, but what I liked about these is that they weren't the traditional like crystal, you know how you get the big dangly chandelier type of earrings. That doesn't always have to be like holiday, has to be like shiny and glittery. These are gold and they kind of remind me of like like a bell, like the inside of the bell, just maybe from the shape, and then it has these kind of like gold cluster beads inside. It's substantial in the size, so you still give it like a statement, but you can throw something like this on with an all black outfit and it's going to kind of, you know, amp it up a bit. I thought these were super, super cute. Came across this necklace. Now, again, something so simple, putting on like a big collar necklace. This one's from Fashion Nova and it's only $20. Like $20? Like, you can't beat this. It's a crown jewel statement, so this goes around, like it's going around like your whole piece up here. So you can either have on like a simple, if you want to have on like a tube top, you can wear it with just like this with a open black blazer, like a black suit, and throw this on. That's perfect for a holiday office party or just any party, like, or even going to like an event, like, you know how they have the ballet, different things that they have going on during the holidays, like those type of concerts and things like that. So chic. And you didn't really do much but just add this piece of jewelry. And the price point, you can't beat it. Like, it's not an investment at all. I love that collar. This is also from Fashion Nova. This is a armor bracelet, $24.90. Again, I would probably do like 2 of these. You can do 1 on each hand with something so simple, but now you have like all the jewels in there. Like, think about things like that that just elevate it without, you know, take some pieces you already own and just add some accessories that might give it that like holiday flair. So also this tie, and you know, ties are big. All of the like the boss babe workwear type of inspired look, so I thought a tie was like just a fun element, gives that holiday vibe, because this is like a crystal like mesh tie. This is from Zara. They had it in a silver and then they have it in a gold. But again, take your classic white shirt, whatever bottom you have, and now you've added that kind of holiday-ish element, because it's giving like a little bit more than just a simple black tie. But now you have it's almost like a tie mixed with jewelry, if that makes sense. So I think that's such a cool way to like incorporate getting some holiday vibes to your outfit, but you're not like buying, you know, an extra piece. It's just buying those accessories. So think about hats. You know, if I come across anything else, I'll definitely list them below. But hats, accessories, gloves, adding gloves, you know what I mean, velvet gloves, leather gloves, opera length gloves, like those type of things bring in the holiday elements without you actually having to like purchase, you know, new pieces. So I wanted to include some accessories in there too. Again, that clutch, I'm gonna keep talking about that clutch, but you know, adding those type of things in where you can kind of get the vibes without breaking the bank is always a great option, because you can find accessories anywhere. Go on Amazon, you know, Asos, all of those places have like, speaking of Asos, this one I came across, and this one was super cute. And this one just like gives this like thin little piece collar here, and then you have the drama on one side. Again, you compare that with a blazer, a sweater, open v-neck, you know, blouse, and it's like so inexpensive. I love this one. This one I think is like, maybe it was $20, something around that. Okay, y'all, so that was all I had. I tried to like zoom through them just to kind of give you guys some ideas. I hope that this did give you some ideas for any holiday events you might have coming up, even if you're just going to sit in the living room. I like to be cute in my living room. So let me know if you have any questions. I will link anything that is still available or anything similar if it is sold out. But I hope this kind of just gave you some ideas for anything you might have coming up for holiday. And guys, that is all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Happy holidays.